Hi, this is Carol Thompson with Felon, a musical storytelling journey. I found this t-shirt recently and I know it's backwards, but it says, "My brain is 80% song lyrics." It's a great saying, and so true as I've been exploring the songs that I'd like to use in telling my story. Um, Melissa Etheridge is one that I was looking back at recently, and just going back in my development, this would be in my 20s. As I mentioned, I want to use singers from different decades, 10 and under, 20 and under, 30 and under, etc. So a couple of the angst songs that would represent my 20s, and probably some 30s as well, uh, would be Melissa Etheridge songs, and particularly uh, Chrome Plated Heart and Come to My Window. Chrome Plated Heart, I was drawn to, I think, the pain that she speaks about. And if you listen to the lyrics, the second verse, the only way I know where the train will go is when I'm sleeping on the tracks. I hear desperation, and I share my own experience of relating to life that way. Praise the Lord, I have grown out of it. But I do want, in telling my story, to use music that speaks to that part in hopes of reaching other people that might feel those levels of desperation. I watched a program by This Is My Brave recently, where teens used dance and music and poetry, a journal writing, very similar to what I'm doing with my story. And it's about speaking up about mental illness and eradicating the stigma, and just being real and authentic and talk about those dark feelings so we can heal from them. And that's why I want to share my story in healing from some pretty dark places. So Melissa Etheridge, Chrome Plated Heart, I'm going to do a little bit of that. I've got a chrome plated heart, wings on these fingers trying to tear it apart, angels crying from up above, and they've got rust in their eyes, they've got rust on their love. I have learned to leave no stone unturned, keep the wall against my back. Love is real as the day is long, but the night is black as night. I've got a $2 stare, Midas in my touch and Delilah in my hair. I've got bad intentions on the soles of my shoes, this red hot fever, chromium blues. The pain, as I said in the second verse, where she says, "The only way I know where the train will go when I'm sleeping on the tracks. That depth of pain is something I want to explore therapeutically, continue to explore therapeutically. I think when I was in that space, we were doing an intervention on my father because he was a drinker. I had had plenty of consequences at that point regarding drinking. Failed first marriage and attempting at a second marriage with drinking issues in that marriage. Yeah, her music really spoke to me, and I got a chance to see her at the Norfolk Scope, where she was the second act. The first act was a local Virginia person, Robin Thompson. Melissa Etheridge, I'm not sure where she's originally from, but she was the second act, and the headliner was Little Feat. And when Melissa Etheridge performed, and this was her first album, when she performed her music, the energy was palpable. And by the end of her set, nobody wanted her to leave. Nobody wanted her to leave. And Little Feat, she needed to get off the stage, and Little Feat needed to load onto the stage, and the crowd was just going nuts for her music. I was in radio at the time, and it was some kind of a celebration of a local radio station, rock and roll, so many years on the air, or something like that. Anyway, her music does resonate with some pain and suffering that is in my story. And I look forward to sharing more about that in Fell in Love, a musical storytelling journey to be continued.